Once again, hello everybody. My name is General90, and I'm gonna try my luck again with Marvel Champions Mutant Genesis Master Mode Scenario Free campaign, and we will see how it goes. I'm hoping it's gonna go well this time, and we can actually beat it. But it all depends. We'll have to wait and see. So we are gonna go and do that. So last we left off. When we last left off, we got completely decimated by Master Mold. We almost defeated him, but alas, it did not go as we I hoped. Hopefully, this time it's going to turn out differently, and we are going to win. But we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm just hoping for the best. So we'll see how it goes. So guys, let me just post this in my shorts. There you go. Okay, so copy the link, go to YouTube app and paste. Save. Okay, so let's just go to my channel, see if I can stay in chat. There we go. Okay, sorry about that, guys, but now I'm good to go. Sorry about this cable. There's nothing I can do about it. This is this is still my classic setup I'm doing. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. So again, where we left off last is we finished the Sentinels, defeated them in 50-ish 50 minutes, and now we are going up against Master Mold. And I'm not gonna read this. I'm not gonna read the full story again, but I mean, you know what? I could if you guys want. So once I defeated the Sentinels, this is the ending. This is what it said in the ending script. Uh, Rogue is like, "Go on, sugar, get out of here." Magneto flies in from the air. Rogue is like, "Magneto," and then Magneto replies, "You X-Men have done well to protect our fellow mutants tonight, but this attack is just the first of many unless we destroy the Sentinel production facility." Gabriel is like, "And you know where that is?" And he says, "Indeed." And then, "So you want us to join forces with you and your brotherhood?" That's what Cyclops asks. And then Magneto replies, "The enemy of my enemy is a friend, Cyclops. The Sentinels are a threat to all mutants." And then they just fly, go into their X-Jet and they say, "All right, Magneto, let's lead the way." So they follow Magneto. And this is where we get into, and this is where we're gonna, this is where the story starts. So they came with Magneto to the Sentinel factory. They ran into Master Mold, and now we have to go and fight him. 5 and 6. And Master Mold's gimmick is that he has toughness, which means he cannot be damaged until I get rid of the tough status. But his big gimmick is that he has forced interrupt, which basically means that when Master Mold schemes against you, that scheming means when I'm in my alter ego form, when they increase threat on the main scheme. He says like his forced interrupt when Master Mold. Yeah, let me so you guys can see it. It says when Master Mold schemes against you, discard cards from the encounter deck until a Sentinel minion is discarded. Put that minion into play. Engage with you. Do not give Master Mold a boost card for this activation. So basically, he's going to be spamming in Sentinel minions, and which we don't want to deal with because they will have a guard. They will have guard because of the first main scheme. It is called the Sentinel Factory, and each Sentinel minion gains guard. So that means all Sentinels have guard, which kind of sucks because as long as there's a minion with guard on the field, I can't even touch Magneto until I'm the boss, the supervillain, until I deal with that Sentinel minion. So that kind of messes it up. So last time I got Master Mold to phase two down to last 3 HP, and then he wiped me off because my villains, my nemesis stuff was in play, and he had tons of sentinels coming out, which was really frustrating. Hopefully this time it's gonna be better. We will see. And it also has, when revealed, each player discards cards from the encounter deck until a until they discard a sentinel minion. Then they put that into play, engage with them. So basically, right now I just gonna discard. I'm gonna discard the cards from this until I gain a sentinel minion. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have a sentinel. Also, this Sentinel Mark II, and here's when revealed. If Operation Zero Tolerance is in play, it gains search. Otherwise, I had to search in counter deck and discard one for Operation Zero Tolerance. Five for Operation Zero Tolerance and put it and reveal it. So basically, I have to search for Operation Zero Tolerance, reveal that, and shuffle the deck. So what Operation Zero Tolerance, it gives me another loss, but that is first response after enemy attacks and defeats an ally. Place that ally face down under the scheme. And if there's X face down cards under the scheme, the player loses the game. So X is free more than the number of players. So if basically if I get 4 face down cards under the Operation Zero Tolerance, I lose. But then I can get rid of it. It's not a permanent thing right now, so that's good. It was in the last campaign, which was the Sentinels. If you watch it, it's on my YouTube channel. The Operation Zero Tolerance gets the permanent trait, which means it will stay on the field permanently. And then I also had to find the captives. When revealed, each player chooses their deck for an ally and place it face down. So I have to search for an ally, and I think I'm gonna give like ally I don't really like. Gentle is what I'm gonna put under here, like that, and then I shuffle my deck. Okay, so we're gonna try this again. Oh yeah, I also get wait, there should be 4, 3. Yeah, that should be there. Okay, so that's done. This should all be. Yeah. I also get to add a roll card into play, which will, whatever the roll card I get is going to give me some kind of an advantage. But I can only use that card once per person per campaign. Once the card has been used, it gets removed from the campaign. So the upgrade I got is Compassion. So after Ego response, after I recover, heal 3 damage from among characters I control and draw 1 card. Remove this card from the game and the campaign pool afterwards. So this basically just gives me a free heal, which is very nice. So 3, 6, and this is my hand, guys. Like again, with this deck, since I'm playing Sidekick, and with this deck, I want to get Honey Badger out ASAP and equip Sidekick on her because that's gonna help me. Yeah, ASAP because that's gonna help. Um, that's basically going to help me get going. But right now, this hand is kind of bad. I won't lie. It's like not the best hand. So unfortunately, I'm gonna mulligan the entire hand and redraw up to. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna mulligan everything else. So I redraw 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, I can work with this. All right. So first things first, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna flip. Okay, so this is my hero. X-23 again because that's who I'm playing the campaign with, and her other goes Laura Kinney, and she has shuffle each setup, put an X-23 class into play, which are these things, and basically what they do is a permanent, and I can hero action exhaust the class, take 2 damage, and X-23 gets 2 attack until the end of the turn, which is actually really good because every time X-23 takes damage, well, not every time, but after she takes damage, I can re-ready her, which is really nice. So that can be so let's say I take damage from X-23 class, I can re-ready her, and then I can attack or thwart again. But I can only do it once per round, so once per hero phase and once per villain phase. So we'll see how this goes. Again, I started Magneto and Jubilee as my allies because I saved Jubilee in the last scenario, and Magneto comes into play this scenario. That's what it said. So basically, we basically want to work with Magneto for now, but he has a pretty nice gimmick. I mean, he does 3 damage, and every time he attacks and defeats a Sentinel minion, he gets to heal 1 damage from himself. So basically, it can keep him alive for a while. And Jubilee, she's a 1/1, like she's not the best, but she has action. Exhaust Jubilee and spend energy resource to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So basically, I can exhaust her and exhaust one and spend all my energy resources to exhaust her and deal 2 damage to an enemy, which is also pretty nice. But anyway, so that's the basics. Like this is a pretty decent hand. I have Sister Sidekick, Puncture Wound, which is nice. Beast, that's gonna be useful. Claw Mastery, the power of leadership is gonna be great because it counts as 2 for a leadership card. And Sisterly Bond is also nice because I can search my deck and discard part for Honey Badger and add her to my hand. So I'm gonna probably okay. So this I'm gonna do first. So first things first, I am going to have Laura Kenley flip to her hero form, and afterwards I'm actually going to spend 2. Yeah. So let's spend which yeah, I'll spend Claw Mastery. I don't need that right now. And I think I'll get rid of yeah. I'll get rid of these to play Sisterly Bond, Sisterhood, and then I will exhaust Sisterhood and discard. Oh, I have to discard X-23 card. Okay, I can do that. But I am not. Actually, you know what? I will keep this for now because I have a different idea what I'm gonna do here. So first, I'm actually gonna use this to pay for 2, and then I'll use this for free. And uh, let's do no, let's do an option here. I have 2 allies, so I think my better option is this. I'll discard Beast, I'll discard the Power of Leadership that's free, and I think I'll get rid of that's 2. Yeah, Beast, and that will be 2. I'm going to play Sisterly Hood. I am going to use his ability. I'm going to exhaust the Sisterly Hood and discard X-23 cards. So I'm going to discard Claw Mastery to the discard pile. And I get to search my library for a Honey Badger and add her to my hand. So that's yeah, so let's see. Yeah, this should not be here. Um, because I already used it. So that's Honey Badger. She goes to my hand, and then I shuffle my deck. Sure. Okay. So you guys. So anyway, so I play this. I play this to get Honey Badger into my hand. I'm gonna keep her in my hand, and then I'm actually gonna have Magneto attack Sentinel Mark III for free. So that's gonna defeat him. So he would take damage from it, but because of his gimmick and defeated Sentinel, he heals the 1 damage. And then I am going to actually have X-23. I'll have her toward for 2 this time, so I'm going to toward for 2 on Operation Zero Tolerance to get that down to 1, because the sooner I get rid of that, the better. And then I'll use Jubilee, and I'll exhaust her to toward for 1 more on Operation Zero Tolerance. So this gets shut down, so that's gone. So I don't have to worry about that loss condition anymore. Jubilee does take damage from doing that, however. And then I'm actually gonna exhaust X-23's claws to ready X-23 to deal 2 damage to myself, ready X-23 and give her 2 attacks. She has free attack, and I'm gonna have her attack for free on Master Mold, which gets rid of the tough status card. On top of that, I'm also going to play Puncturing Wound. It is an upgrade that gets attached to the villain that says uh, if only X-23 or Honey Badger attack. So if either of those guys attack to the villain, that card gets attached to him, and that'll be my next hero phase, player phase. Yeah, after my player phase begins, I get to discard this and I deal 3 damage to the attached enemy, which is very nice. Okay, so after that, yeah, after that I'm going to drop 5 and ready everyone. 4 and 5, very nice. And I'll ready up all my stuff. And this is going to be great because I actually have enough here to do a few things. Okay, that is it for my turn. So now it is Master Mode's turn. So first things first, this goes up by 1. And then Master Mold is going to attack. Yeah, so he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack for 1. I'm gonna have, you know what? I'm gonna have X-Only for defend this one. So that's 2. He's doing 2 attack plus whatever is here. 2 plus 2, that's 4. I defend for 2. I take 2. That lets me ready X-23. That's very nice. And afterwards, I gain an encounter card. Encounter cards are cards that you get at the end of each villain phase, and you basically you flip them during the encounter phase, and they're usually pretty bad cards. Like they're mostly bad cards because they're coming from the encounter deck. So let's see what we get. So we got Sentinel Mark 8. It is a Sentinel, and it says it is an 8. Oof, that's a tough one. Force response after this minion engages you, attach the topmost Sentinel attachment from discard pile to the minion. Topmost. What's the top? What's the closest one I have attached? There's nothing like. There's no topmost. They're all at the bottom. It has to be topmost. So I'm guessing it has to be on the top of the deck. And unfortunately, there's none at the top, so I don't think that triggers. I don't know. So now it is my turn. He is an 8, so that's gonna be annoying. But that's fine. I'm gonna pay 2 to play Honey Badger. And then I am going to. I have all 2s. I'm gonna pay this. There's another 2, but I'm gonna use it to play Sidekick. And I'll give Sidekick to Honey Badger. And then it is now my turn. She has 4, and I'm gonna have Magneto attack for free on Sentinel Mark 5. Sorry, Mark 7. That's 5 damage to him, but 1 damage to Magneto. But he doesn't heal because he didn't defeat him. I'll have Honey Badger also attack for 1 on actually no, not yet. So what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna have X-23 toward for 2 on the main scheme, just like that. And then I'll use Honey Badger toward for 1 on Find the Prisoners. That goes to 2. She does take damage, which triggers her gimmick, which is whenever she takes damage, I can ready X-23. So X-23 gets readied, and then I'll use her again to thwart for 2 on the main scheme, so that shuts that down. and says it flips to rescue captives, and it says after you defeat a sentinel minion, spend one resource of any type, choose a phase out ally under this card and put it into play. So I basically will get that ally that's here and put her into play. And then I am actually going to use Jubilee's mechanic. I'm going to discard energy resource, and I'm going to deal 2 damage to Sentinel Mark. Yeah, I'll do 2 damage to this guy because I can't go with him until he's defeated. So that puts him at 5. And then I'm going to exhaust the class, deal myself 2 damage, ready X-23 with free attack, and I'll use her to attack for free on Sentinel Mark 5, which defeats it. So that's gone because that's 3 damage, 8, 6, yeah. So he's defeated, which triggers this. I get to play the ally that was in there. And now I'm gonna have Sentinel. I'm gonna have Gentle attack. Oh, sorry. It has been my turn. I should have done this. I forgot about it. So this triggers. It's a force response after the player phase begins. Discard this card and deal 3 damage to an enemy. So I get to discard this and deal 3 damage to him. 2 and 3. That puts him down to 9. And then Gentle is gonna attack Master Mode for 3 more. 1, 2, and 3. Let's put it at 6. But he takes 2 damage because when he attacks a villain, he takes more damage than when he attacks just an ally, like a minion. Okay, so that's that. I am gonna have to flip over to heal up because I'm almost dead. So I'm gonna use this compassion. Oh, that's after I recover, so not right now. I'll end my turn, so I re-ready everybody, just like that. Drop to 6 this time because I'm in alter ego form. 3, 4, 5, and 6. So this is what I got. I got Suit Up, Power of Leadership, Regenerative Longevity, Specialized Training, Wolf's Bane, and Animal Instinct. So it's pretty decent hand. Another ally, which is really nice. Okay, so now it is the villain's phase. First things first, this goes up by 1. Master Mole is going to scheme, but when he schemes, I discard until I get a minion, a Sentinel minion. I do not give him a boost card, and we get Sentinel Mark 6. And he just schemes for 1, so this goes up by 1 only, which isn't bad. And this guy, and then that's it. So now it is, I get an encounter card, reveal it. It's a Sentinel Mark 3 with toughness, so that's 2 Sentinels right there. And it has been revealed, search the encounter that can discover for an energy barrier attachment and attach it to this minion. So I have to look for an energy barrier. Uh, it's not in here, so I'm gonna have to search the entire deck, energy barrier, and attach it to him. So basically, the energy barrier, what it does, it gives him just to attack. That puts him at 5, which isn't great because I'm gonna have to deal with him. I have to deal with so again, I have to deal with these 2 guys before I can go against Master Mold again. So that's the annoying part. But I have enough ways to deal with these things. So yeah, let's do this. And here's Quick Strike. That means he attacks right away if I'm in the hero form, but I'm not. So my turn, and what I'm gonna do, I already have a plan here. I am going to have Laura heal for 6, recover for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So back to 9. I will use Compassion. After I recover, you heal 3 damage from among characters I control. So I'm going to heal 2 damage from Gentle to getting back to full HP, and I'm going to heal 1 damage from Magneto because he's pretty strong ally to have. Okay. And then I am actually right now. What's this one? Oh yeah, I have a specialization upgrade cards are like this special cards give some kind of a thing. You know what? I think I'm gonna go with that. So I am going to discard Animal Instincts to play specialized training. Starts at 5 threat, and it states like when defeated, each player doesn't searches controls. I get search one sets as once a set aside specialized upgrade and puts into play. So that's going to be useful. I am now going to have Honey Badger. So first I'm going to flip her to Hero 4, and then I'll have Honey Badger attack for 1 on Sentinel Mark III to get rid of the tough status card. She does take damage, which readies X-23 because of the Honey Badger gimmick. And then I am going to use Magneto to attack for free on Sentinel Mark III. So that's 3 damage on him, which defeats this guy. And Magneto takes 1 damage, but since he defeated a Sentinel minion, he heals that 1 damage. That's very nice. Oh, after you heal the I get to draw 1 card, so I have to also draw 1 card. And then I get rid of this. So this has been used. Um, okay, what next? What does this do? Hmm, I don't really want to play Weapon X. Um, what I am going to do is I'm gonna have her thwart for 2. Yeah, I'll thwart for 2 on the main scheme to keep that under control. I will then do I have an energy card. I have a wild card. Okay. Yeah, so I'm actually going to next I'm going to use Gentle to attack for free on Sentinel Mark 6, so that's 3 damage on this guy. He down here takes 1. And then I am going to exhaust this to deal to myself 2 damage. Ready her, X-23 is readied. Uh, she has free attack. I'm gonna have her attack Sentinel Mark 6. So this guy's also gone. That's 6. Yeah. So that's another one gone. All right. Now I am going to pay a few resource costs, and I'm gonna pay 1 from the Weapon X and 2, yeah, to play. Actually, no, let's get another ally. So these guys don't come to an ally limit. You know what? Let's do this. I'll pay 2, and I'm going to play Wolf's Bane. So she gains piercing. That basically means I can pierce through tough status cards. Okay. And then I will view Exhaust Jubilee, discard this for 1 for energy resource, and I get a deal 2. I'm going to do 2 damage to Master Mold. 1 and 2. Just like that. And then I'm also going to get Wolf's Bane to attack for 2 on Master Mold. 1 and 2. So just like that, we already got him down to 2 HP, and I used everything I did. Okay, so I get rid of 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Why is this here? Oh, shit. Okay, I just had like so these which ones did I use? I just need to check something in my notes from the cards that have been used. Which ones did I use? Fortitude and Complexion have been used. Okay, so Fortitude. So it's all these guys. Fortitude. Yeah, Fortitude and Compassion. So technically, I should have had that. I should have had a different one. I'm sorry, guys. That was a mistake on my part. I didn't even see that character. So we actually have one of the different. Yeah, so technically he should be at 2. And did I attack with him? Yeah, he does take 1 damage, so this does end up killing him. Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot I already used one of those upgrades. I should have a different upgrade on here. So let me search for a different one. Once again, I apologize. Okay, so the one I got is called Mentorship. Um, it has hero action towards spend 30 resources of any type. Remove 5 threats from among schemes in play. Ready each ally you control. Remove this card from the game. That's actually going to be useful. Okay, and this with 3 resources of any type. Oh, nice. I'll save this. Alright, so that's it for my turn. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, he does take 1 damage because of that. Okay, and then I've ready all the all my cards back. And yeah, so that's it for my turn. It is now the villain phase. This goes up by 1, and then he's going to attack for 2. I'm gonna defend with Wolfsbane, so that's 2 plus whatever is here. 2 plus 2, that's 4. Wolfbane is defeated. I gain an encounter card, reveal the card. It's called Insert Virus Program, which is actually a good one. It basically lets me deal 3 damage, deal 2 damage to every Sentinel enemy. So this can actually help me deal with all the Sentinels that are out and also Master Mold. So that's nice. Alright, so now it is back to me. And what I am going to do hmm, is I'm gonna have Magneto. Yeah, I'm gonna have Magneto thwart for 2 on Insert Virus Protocol. So that's 4 minus 2 is 2. And then I am going to have Honey Badger thwart for 1 on the main scheme. So let's shut that down. Actually, not yet. So before I do that, I'm actually gonna do stuff with X-23 first. I'm gonna use X-23 to thwart for 2 on specialized training. So 5 minus 2 is 3. And then I am going to use Honey Badger to thwart for 1 on main scheme. She does take damage, but that lets me basically just ready X-23. And then I'll use X-23 to thwart for 2 more on specialized training. 3 minus 2, it's 1. And then I'm gonna get Jubilee to thwart for 1 on the specialized training. So this gets defeated. Jubilee takes the damage. However, when defeated, each player does I get to search for set aside specialization upgrade card and put it into play. So which one do we want? That one, hit points, attack. You know what? I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna play frontline specialist. It's a specialized. It's a card, and what it does is that it's a specific. It's a link. That means what that means is I have to defeat specialized training before I can play this card. So I'm gonna play this, and my hero gets 4 hit points. So that's really nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts her at 11 actually. And she responds after I attack from an enemy, damage from an enemy attack. I get exorcist and I die card. So that's nice. I am next going to actually, yeah, I'm gonna pay 1 to play regenerative longevity. I'm gonna heal all the damage from Honey Badger because I can either heal up to 4 damage from Identity or Honey Badger. So I just heal all the damage from Honey Badger, and that's 3 damage from her, and I get to heal 1. So 9 plus 4, 13. 9 plus 4 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm gonna heal 1. So she's at 12 HP now. Very nice. Okay, next I am going to exhaust this. Take 2 damage, which readies X-23. She has free attack now. And I am actually gonna get her to attack for free on Master Mold 1 and 2. That's going to defeat Master Mold. Yeah, well, the first phase at least. We go to phase 2. Same gimmick, he starts with toughness and he has 14 HP and has Stalwart, which means he cannot be stunned, or I think that means he has to have 2 items. He has to have 2 stuns or 2 confused to be able to be confused or stunned. Okay, and he starts with how much HP I said? 14 HP, which isn't that bad actually. And I have a pretty decent setup. Now if I can just keep it hanging a while longer. Oh, and since I dealt damage, I am going to play Puncturing Wood number 2 on Master Mode again. And then I am going to yeah, no, I'm not gonna play this right now. I'll just keep that in my hand. Yeah, I'll actually keep this. I'm gonna save for later. So I'm gonna drop to 5, 4, and 5. I'm gonna ready up everything. And that's gonna be it for my turn. So first things first, the villain phase. This goes up by 1. Actually 2, because I still have insert virus program on. Sentinel is going to attack. I'm gonna have Magneto defend this one, so that's 3 plus 1, that's 4 damage. So Magneto takes 4. He has 5 HP. That's fine. I can easily heal him if I wanted to. Okay, and then I gain an encounter card, reveal it, attach to a Sentinel minion. Otherwise, there's no minion, so I gain Surge. So we get the second card is attached to my identity, and it states that I attach my identity if a copy of target information is not attached to you. Otherwise, discarding Surge. While you are engaged with a Sentinel minion, I cannot change hero form from hero to alter ego form. Exhaust my identity to discard this card, but he is not a minion, he is a true villain. It has to be Sentinel minion, so this doesn't do anything right now, but I'll get rid of it. Alright, now it's my turn. I'm gonna exhaust my identity to get rid of this thing, just like that. And then I'm gonna get Honey Badger to attack for 1, which shuts down the tough status card on him. Which then I'm gonna equip the puncture wound on him as well. And since she took damage, I get to ready X-23. And then I'll use X-23 to thwart for 2 on, yeah, on insert virus. Yeah, I'll get rid of this. So I deal 2 damage. So I'm going to deal 2 more damage to Master Mold 1 and 2. That puts him at 12. This has been used up. It's this next. I am going to, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna pay 2 to play side by side. I'm gonna ready my sidekick and my hero, and then I heal 1 damage from both of them. So yeah, I'm gonna heal 1 damage from. I'll go with the damage heal because I can choose between heal 1 damage or both characters get +1 toward and +1 attack until the end of the phase, which I don't really care much about right now because I'm in a pretty good spot. So next, I'm gonna use X-23 to thwart for 2 more to keep this under control. And then I'm gonna use Honey Badger to attack for 1. That puts him to 11 HP. She takes damage, which triggers her mechanic, which readies X-23 again. And then I'll use X-23 to attack for 1 on Master Mold. That puts it down to 10. And then I will exhaust Jubilee, and I'll pay the Domino as the wild resource, which is energy, and I deal 2 more damage to Master Mode, 1 and 2. That puts him down to 8. Next, I am going to exhaust the class, take 2 damage, puts me down to 9 HP, which readies X-23 because she took damage, so she has free attack now, and I'm gonna have her attack for free on Master Mode 1, 2, and 3. That puts Master Mode down to his 5 last HP. Very nice. And then I'll draw up to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And ready up all my characters. Oh god. Okay, that's gonna be it for my turn. It is now the villain's turn. This goes up by 1 on the main scheme. Then he's going to attack for 3. I'm going to defend with with X-23, so that's 3 plus 1, that's 4 damage. I defend for 2 and I take 2, which triggers this. After I take damage, I exhaust this card. So I'm going to exhaust this and draw another card up. And since she took damage, I can ready her again. Perfect. And then I just gain an encounter card. And we are going to reveal it. It is Evil Alliance. When revealed, each Nemesis minion and player control gains. If no minions activate this way, plays 3 pursuit counters on Pursued by the Past. So this is my first counter I get. It's on Pursued by the Past. That means, basically, it just means that he is going to. It just adds counters. Once it's 4, that's when my Nemesis minion comes into play, which wasn't that bad. I won't lie. It's actually a pretty, how you say, a really good, decent, really okay encounter card. Not too dangerous, not too bad. And now he's down to his last, and Massimo is down to his 5 HP. So we're almost that. We are almost done with the fight actually, because now it is my turn, and since it's been on my turn, this puncture wound triggers, and basically what this does, force response. Oh, it should have -1. It's okay. Force response after the player phase begins, discard this card and deal 3 damage to enemies. So I'm going to discard this. I'm going to discard Puncture Wound, and I'm going to deal 3 damage to Master Mold, which puts him down to his last 2 and 3. Puts him his down to last 2 HP. So we are almost there, because now, honestly, all I need to do is attack with one character that's 2 HP to attack, and that's going to take down Master Mold. So what I'm actually going to, and that is exactly what I'm going to do, energy, I do. I'm going to use Jubilee's gimmick. I'm going to exhaust her, and I'll play the Sunspot to deal 1. Oh, yeah, so that's going to deal 2 damage, which defeats Master Mold, but I forgot about one thing, because once I defeated the thing, I should put the top card of the Future Past deck into the deck. And I'm afraid my apologies, guys. I totally forgot about that part too. There's a lot of going on, so I completely forgot about adding that into the deck. But anyhow, Massimo does took 2 damage, which literally puts him down to 0, and that's going to be the end of this mission. So let's read the ending. So here we go. Uh, Colossus, yeah, before I'll be clean. So Colossus says, Girich is getting away. Shadowkin is like, oh no, oh you don't, you're not leaving till you shut this thing down. And then Magneto interrupts them. Never mind that. I'm taking Massimo with me to Asteroid M. Shadowcat replies, that wasn't the deal, Max. And Magneto is like, it was always my plan, child. You served your part admirably. And then Cyclops says, Iceman, Storm, stab him. Magneto puts up his shield and escapes. And he says, farewell, X-Men, I'm afraid we're both needed elsewhere. So that's gonna be the end of scenario 3 of the Mutant Genesis campaign. I don't know how long it was, but it was much faster than from last turn. Whoever is watching me, thank you for joining me. I am going to. How long is the? I don't even know how long the video is. I guess I could try to. Nah, I'm gonna keep scenario 4 separately. So this is gonna be the end of the. Yeah. So this is gonna be the end of this Marvel Champions live stream. I know it was not a lot. I was not. It was. I think maybe it was an hour. Yeah, hour and 30 minutes probably. If you didn't end up fully watching it, that's fine. You can find the full live stream from beginning to the end on my YouTube channel once that's there, and I will see you. And then next week, let's see my schedule. So next week Wednesdays, yeah, next week Wednesday I'm gonna pick up where I left off for. So next week Wednesday I'm gonna pick up where I left off for this Mutant Genesis campaign from Marvel Champions, and we are going to go to scenario 4, which is called Mansion Attack, and we will be going up against Magneto's Brotherhood of Mutants. So if you guys are interested, again, I will post a quick update with a short on my YouTube channel that I'm going live. If you guys want to join me, you can, and I will really appreciate it. It helps me become better at streaming, better at talking. And I will see you guys. I will see you all next week, Wednesday, for another Marvel Champions gameplay. Thanks again for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy this content. If you do, leave a subscribe and a like button. The like button helps me out a lot because it's going to help my channel and community grow in the algorithm for YouTube. And once again, thank you guys so much for watching, generals, and thank you guys again for joining me and watching me through this journey of growing my YouTube stream and my community, and through this campaign for X-Men, which are I'm not much of Marvel, but X-Men is my favorite. So again, thank you guys for checking me out, and I will see you guys next week, Wednesday, for another Marvel Champions